Craig Fitzhugh Savoye.
Craig Savoye is like the superhero of the mass comm department.
Technically, he is mass communications man.
Journalism. I was a staff writer for the Christian Science Monitor.
He's got a good sense of humor.
Or newspaper man.
Very chill.
He's pretty chill. He's got kind of that dry wit to him. Either that or he's very stern.
And he's hip. I would say he's hip.
He's hip-hop happening.
Then I worked in government. I was intelligence officer with the CIA.
Well, Craig Savoye is a great guy.
He works hard and
Then I worked in business. I worked for a mainframe computer company.
in some ways he's like a second father.
Oh, he's like a first father to me.
Who has been a good friend to
And I went into public relations, which is kind of a step back to the whole media thing.
He's a little bit gutsy. He doesn't look that way, but he is. You know, he'll try pretty wild things.
He also played rugby when he went to college here.
I mean, he's amazing.
And then the fifth career is this one, academia.
Just some guy, I guess.
I have this segment of intro where they do a news story. So I always simulate a news story.
You know, for intro, he dresses up as the policeman,
The
the fireman,
Illinois Jones.
Illinois Jones.
And that's where Illinois Jones comes in. Conrad Sawyer is the chief of police here at Prin.
He's a funny professor.
I have a feeling he's probably good. He likes teaching, and he really enjoys students.
He really knew what he was talking about because I think factual writing is his expertise.
He'll go from the number 4 to the number 7, and we don't know how exactly he got there.
He's very good at using the internet. Mm-hmm.
He was good because all my papers were marked with his pen.
His voice never really changes.
Like Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
In class, he likes to
Do little impersonations of Napoleon.
cage fighter.
Right.
That's his favorite one.
So they see me as this old coot, you know, straight old guy doing his class, kind of boring. And then I show up at the Mammoth Dig in my Illinois Jones hat, and all of a sudden it's like, who is this guy? 10th week. So students think they have it rough, right? Here's what I got. 6 more thesis papers. That's like an hour for each one.
He helped me with the copier in Merrick once.
I think the last advising meeting I had with Craig, we talked about Star Wars for a majority of it.
Is to change my career path for me. For example, I want to be a newspaper reporter, and Craig often likes to steer me towards copy editing.
Then it's 13 script analyses. That's what? That's another 9 hours.
Craig's the moral support of the pilot.
I think he's pretty thorough about preparation for class.
I've got to grade these advertising presentations, so there's 16 in the class. That's another, I don't know, 8, 10 hours.
Often Kelly and I end up in tears around midnight, and he has to come in and comfort us. He's sometimes read us even bed stories. He brings them along, the ones he reads his children.
Then I got Radio Week presentations or things, those scripts, I got to do that. Those, see, there's 16 of those, 15 of those. That'll take another 10 hours.
I usually meet with Craig for advising purposes around 11:30 or midnight.
Grades a lot of papers.
Then I've got to grade 13 30-page scripts all by Saturday night. I don't think it's going to happen. Can I tell you a little bit about the CIA? I can't tell you too much. I can tell you that I was in the least spooky component of the department.
You always tell me you're going to tell me the stories, but you know, you never do because they're top secret.
Never CIA stories about him, about his friends in the CIA at the farm.
The thing I can tell you about most is the training, which was at a place called the Farm.
I think he's still in the CIA, so that keeps him pretty busy most of the time.
He's fleeced me, asked me for quite a bit of information over the last year and a half, and I've been more than happy to provide it for a small fee.
Because I can't handle the truth, apparently.
Oh, he's told us lots of CIA stories about going to the farm and training and Knox.
Ask him what he does, or what he did, and he won't tell me.
When Craig was in the CIA, I think he was a spy.
It's paper that's water soluble. So in training, we would write notes, and if somebody walked into a room, you throw it in the sink, or well, more like you throw it in the toilet, and it dissolves within a few seconds.
He really has made me consider going into the CIA.
He told me that he would tell me more about himself if he could, but if he did, he'd have to kill me. And so I haven't asked too much more, and I haven't really wanted to delve too much deeper out of fear for my life.
But there's one thing I know, that if I called the New York Times tomorrow, it'd be on the front page the next day. I can guarantee that.
If you ask me, that's a little bit sketchy.
Craig's office is like a safe haven for me, you know? Sometimes I'm having a bad day, I'm gonna go see Craig because I know I'm gonna feel better.
Craig is the person that I want to grow up to be just like. If I could be Craig when I'm 40, I would gladly take that.
His name is Craig. Craig Savoye, Pilot TV, broadcast journalism, and script writing. Take it, Craig. Yeah, yeah. Woohoo! Craig Savoye.